Yo, what is up, guys? Oscar here with a new video, and this is going to be discussing my Washington football team versus Carolina Panthers post-game analysis and reaction. A victory Monday. If you watched my Real Madrid video, and I'll put that in the cards there, so go ahead and look at that in the cards. But I'm doing this on a Monday because I actually had to go to work on Saturday and Sunday, especially yesterday. It was a busy day for me. So I was not able to post my post-game analysis last night when I got home because I got home and I was really tired. So I decided to do it today on a Victory Lap Monday. Washington now on a winning streak. They are now 4-6. I'm not going to be discussing playoffs. I'm not, because I honestly don't think Washington's going to make it to the playoffs. Anyways, let's talk about this game. I'll do the good, the bad, the ugly here in a few minutes. Taylor Heinicke had, if not like the best game of his career, 3 touchdowns, no picks, 206 yards passing. He did scramble up. I want to say he got 40-something yards rushing. He actually is finally, getting into the playbook, which is good to see. Terry McLaurin basically playing very well. Toasted Stephon Gilmore, the secondary of the Panthers. Let me see what other things. Antonio Gibson. I'll get to him in a second. He did fumble the football, had no touchdowns, but he finished the game with, 13 carries, 95 yards rushing, which is okay, but he did have that rushing fumble. But I'll get to him when I talk about the good, the bad, the ugly. Let me see. John Bates with big time catches. Adam Humphries with big time catches. DeAndre Carter. There we go. DeAndre Carter. Man, this guy, I'm so happy he's with Washington. Gets another touchdown, gets another big time touchdown today for Washington as a receiver. I honestly thought that DeAndre Carter would get cut. He does not. And he comes away with another touchdown. Cam Sims, he gets a touchdown. So, like I said, 3 touchdown performance by Taylor Heinicke. The wide receivers were in sync with him. And it was good to see. Taylor Heinicke also being very creative, scrambling around when he had pressure in his face. He took a hit and he was still able to deliver the ball. He was twisted like a pretzel on one play, but he was fine. So he got right back up and said, is that all you got? So that's good to see. The defense played okay for the most part, aside from giving up a 24-yard touchdown pass from Cam Newton to DJ Moore, and then the 60-yard rushing touchdown of Cam Newton. And then what else did I? And then the 40-yard reception to, what's this guy's name? Christian McCaffrey. So the defense played okay for the most part. They were solid towards the end. This defense is finally getting into their own. They're finally picking up where they left off last year. Finally, they were able to get pressure on Cam Newton. They're gonna get better. The pass rush isn't what it is. We actually did see John Allen, Daron Payne step up today. Camren Curl, my God. 4th and 3 play stopped the momentum of Cam Newton on that drive before the 2-minute warning. It was 4th and inches, and he just stopped Christian McCaffrey, and the referees were trying so hard to give that first down to the Panthers, but it didn't work out. Camren Curl, in my opinion, is the defensive MVP this game, in my opinion. You guys can debate me down there in the comments. Let me know what you all thought. So those are the guys. Those are some notes that I picked up here. So let's get into the good, the bad, the ugly. The good was Washington, like Taylor Heinicke, picked up where he left off last week. Led long drives down the field, which I really liked. That that first drive was what, a 6+ minute drive. Although it was coughed up by Antonio Gibson, but that was still good to see that Taylor Heinicke was able to lead long drives. Got first downs, converted third downs when they needed, converted fourth downs. They were 2 for 2 on fourth downs. There was a fourth down where I thought they honestly could have either gone for it, that 4th and 2, but they got the field goal, which I'm not too mad about. They got points and they, kept the ball out of Cam Newton's hands long enough, and they actually led by 6 towards that. Also, they had a chance at a 55-yard field goal. It was a long drive nonetheless, but, Ron Rivera decided to, punt it instead of kicking out, putting his trust in Joey Slice. So I'll discuss more about that later, but let's talk about some more good. Like I said, DeAndre Carter with another touchdown. Cam Sims came back, and he did not miss a beat. He got a touchdown. I think the first of the 3 touchdowns, and then I think Terry McLaurin got the other one. I can't remember who. I know it was Cam Sims, DeAndre Carter, and I think it was Terry McLaurin. Please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Adam Humphries. Adam Humphries has been quiet, but he came up with a huge play. It was 3rd and 21, and he just goes and gets 19 yards to make it 4th and 2, giving the option for Washington to go for it on 4th down. And then Taylor Heinicke just messes around, throws it, makes a big throw to Terry McLaurin. I think it was Terry McLaurin on that drive to keep the drive going. Taylor Heinicke on 4th and 6 late in the first half towards halftime. Ron Rivera trusting Taylor Heinicke to make that throw to get the 1st and goal and give Washington that touchdown at the end. That was what I liked. The play calling also good. So I was happy to see that. Like I said, Camren Curl also good. Again, the defense played okay, but I will give credit to some defensive players like Camren Curl, who, on that 4th and 3 play, or 4th and inches play at the end of the game, he stops he just pops Christian McCaffrey, knocks it, keeps him from the sticks. So that was good to see. Let's get into some bad and ugly here. The bad was the defense. I gave credit to, the defense was good and bad, but the, certain bad that I saw, like I said, Cam Newton, that 60-yard dash to the end zone was really bad. The 40-yard touchdown pass to DJ Moore, no, the 24-yard touchdown pass to DJ Moore was just awful. Because I think it was 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, and I'm like, all right, cool, we get the stop. But no, they get that touchdown, and then Christian McCaffrey goes around, runs down the field, gets a touchdown, a 40-yard touchdown from Cam Newton. So it's just, that's the secondary. It is what it is. I'm done talking about the secondary. They did play somewhat okay-ish. But, Kendall Fuller got roasted. William Jackson, they played okay, but they did have their moments like those, giving up those touchdowns right there. The pass rush, the sack at the end of the game on 4th and inches when Cam Newton needed to get a 1st down on the last play of the game. They were able to get the stop. But it is what it is there. Some more bad. Antonio Gibson. Oh, man. He fumbled the football. Now, granted, he did get 13 carries for 95 yards. But that fumble. And he fumbled in the red zone. And after he fumbled in the red zone, funny enough, in the first half. He did not make another appearance in the first half. It was all Jarrett Patterson and J.D. McKissick who played very well. So Antonio Gibson has to fix that. He has to fix that. Monday night is coming up, and I'll talk about the Seahawks here in towards the conclusion of this game. So, that was some bad as well. DeAndre Carter almost, coughed it up on special teams. The special teams, Joey Salai made his kicks, but man, oh man, I was holding my breath when that fumble happened. But Troy Apke was able to somehow find a way to take the ball out of the pile and get there. So, that was almost a costly play. Gotta limit those costly plays, especially with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. So, it is what it is there. So, is there any ugly... Let me see. The sacks by Taylor Heinicke. I guess I can get into the sacks by Taylor Heinicke. He did play smart, threw away certain plays, but there were plays that he could have, just thrown it away or, just handed it off instead of keeping it, holding it. Because, like I said, the questionable, there were some play calls that had me scratching my head, like the 55-yard, what could have been a 55-yard field goal, but instead Ron Rivera decides to punt. So, like I said, the play calling and Taylor Heinicke giving up sacks when it was unnecessary. Let me see what else. What else was ugly in my opinion? I think that was pretty much it, which isn't that bad, but it is what it is. So I'm happy that Washington got the win. They're 4-6, and watch out. I'm not gonna be talking about. I'm not gonna get too hyped. I'm not gonna say. Right now Washington is like what? They're behind the Eagles. They're third place right now in the division. Third place in the division, and the Eagles are 5-6 or 5-5 or something like that. So, I'm not gonna be talking about playoffs. Let's let's do a small preview. Monday night football against the Seattle Seahawks. This actually could be a winnable game with the way that Russell Wilson and that offense is playing right now against the Seattle Seahawks. It's a winnable game for Washington. And I'll talk about that later, but if Washington can find a way to get to 5-6 before they have that long stretch of NFC East opponents. Granted, they do have to play the Raiders or the Traders for my viewers out there. You know who you are. Before they play if they can get to 5-6 and make this a battle, who knows what can happen. I'm not gonna get too hyped. Dallas is still going to win the division. Dallas is still 7-3, even though they got smacked by the Chiefs yesterday. But, we'll have to wait and see. Take it one game at a time. But I think that's Ron Rivera's approach. One game at a time. Washington, celebrate this win. You deserve it. You earned it. Ron Rivera, congratulations on finally getting redemption on your former team against Cam Newton. Taylor Heinicke, enjoy your return to Carolina as well. You actually went toe-to-toe with Cam Newton. So, wow. Taylor Heinicke has gone toe-to-toe with Super Bowl MVPs or, NFL MVPs. Tom Brady, Cam Newton, just to name a few. And who knows, maybe, we'll have to wait and see what happens next week. But I'm not going to get too ahead of myself. But, alrighty guys, that'll do it for this video. Let me know what you all think or what you all thought of Washington's performance. Washington gets the win. Washington fans rejoice after this big-time win. Well, that'll do it for this video, guys. Make sure you hit that sub button. Hit that thumbs up button on the way to 100 subs. Let's get there, guys. Alrighty, guys. Until next time, keep it real. Peace.